On the profile interview segment this week, I will be speaking with the National President of the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, Comrade Ibrahim Khalil. He will be shedding light on the outcomes of the 40th anniversary of the union. Take a listen. It's good to have you on the program.
Nice to be here also. Thank you.
A lot has happened since Norgay's 40th anniversary. Can you share with us what the outcome of the program was?
Well, I am glad to be with you again on this program. And yes, we celebrated our 40th anniversary as a union. And like the added goes, a pool at 40 is a pool forever. And I believe that our organization, our union has come of age. We are a matured union now. We are full-grown adult union now. And it is on the basis of this and the fact that 40 years of our experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly, we decided to celebrate our 40 years so that we appreciate God for making it possible to survive all the hurdles from the military era down to the tyrant leadership of the so-called democracy we are passing through from 1999 to date. And glory be to God, we were able to bring together our members from nooks and crannies of this country, almost representation from the 774 local governments as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution, and even from the development centers created by various state assemblies in various states. We had a handful of representation from all the segments that constitute the union in the country.
You've spent more than 2 decades working as a local government worker. Can you share with us the significant difference between local government then and local government now?
Well, sincerely speaking, there are a lot of differences. There are a lot of differences. First and foremost, local government then was owned by the communities because the communities were given opportunity to participate. The communities were carried along. They were involved from the planning to execution and even coordination of how to execute projects within the local government. The communities were given the opportunity to harness and source for their income. And they were given the opportunity to elect their representative of their choice without much interference from any level of government. Particularly during the military era, when the cries in the country were too much, I want to say without any mincing words that local government under military dictatorship then was more viable, was more stable, was delivering more than when we started this journey of democracy from 1999 to date.
The local government seems to be under attack. Many state governments do not allow workers or citizens to choose or elect their leaders. Is there any plan in place by Norgay to fight this ugly trend?
I want to believe that Norgay as a union in local government have done a lot in this regard, and we have been doing a lot and will continue to do a lot until the victory is achieved. But the critical area that we need to reimpose our effort is how to awaken the conscience of Nigerian people. how we can work and enlighten Nigerians to realize that the poverty-related problems we are passing through today, the security challenges we are passing through today, the gaps in primary education and even secondary education, the dilapidated approach to primary health care we have in the country, the absence, complete absence of social policies we have in our system is as a result of malfunctional local government system. There is no way anybody can hold any leadership responsible, particularly at state level or at national level, without having a truly democratically structures at local government level.
Workers' welfare is one important issue to Norgay that I'm sure of. Can you share with us how many state governments across the 36 states in the country do not pay the minimum wage to local government workers?
Well, I want to clearly say that I know the worst of the state is Zamfara State, because as I'm talking to you, the minimum wage in Zamfara State is still at 6,500 naira. It's very, very unfortunate. And the governor of Zamfara State, the current governor of Zamfara State, Governor Aziz Yari, is parading himself as the chairman of the Governors Forum, shamelessly talking on behalf of the 36 governors. If we are a serious country, what our workers in Zamfara State are earning as their minimum wage against the law of the state is enough a reason for governors in the country to sack Governor Yari as their chairman, and also to put him on his toes to do the needful. So apart from Zamfara, which is the worst, as I said, we have pocket of problems in various states which differ from one state to state. If you take example of Kogi State, workers in local government are also enjoying the 18,000 are supposed to be enjoyed by every worker in the country as at today. But the greatest challenge in Kogi State is that our workers, since the inception of this leadership in the state from 2015 under Governor Bello, they are collecting percentage. In some months, they collect 20%, 25% of their salaries. You can see how members and workers in the state are suffering at the detriment of the benefit accrued to the governor himself for his political interest. We suffered a lot in Kaduna, and to me and to our union, Kaduna is like Zamfara, because the governor of Zamfara State, Kaduna State, Governor El-Rufai, decided that he had to lay down some workers, and local government workers was the second in terms of casualty, because about 7,000 to 8,000 workers in local government were laid off by the Governor El-Rufai with no reason whatsoever. So if you are comparing those that are getting percentage and those that were laid off, to me, Kogi is even better than Kaduna, because no worker lost his job in Kogi, but El-Rufai is sacked indiscriminately. So we have pocket of issues like that. In Plateau, 18,000 was not properly implemented. It was part of 18,000 that is still given to local government workers. And I know in Borno State also, There are a number of local governments that are not enjoying 18,000, maybe because of so many challenges within the state. And that is how it goes. But we are mobilizing our members under the auspices of Nigeria Labour Congress as affiliate of NLC. We took a strong decision, and we are happy with President Muhammadu Buhari for amplifying our decision. In one of his speeches, he called on Nigerians to reject any governor that failed in his responsibility to meet up with payment of salaries. That was our position, and our members are fully charged that no government of any state that have not been peaceful in the payment of salaries should be given the opportunity to come back again. Yes.
The struggle towards achieving local government autonomy has been on for more than 2 years. Can you share with us, are there any plans in place to re-strategize on engaging government at all levels to key into this?
Well, I want to believe that a lot needs to be done in order to achieve the functional local government, as I said earlier. And I equally believe that more enlightenment needs to be done. People need to be carried along. Nigerians need to wake up, because in democracy, the political elites are after their interest. The followers' weapon, the only weapon they have as followers, is when the people in leadership drain. You force them to be on track through protest, peaceful protest, through useful engagement. If you look at Nigerians, comparing our population, how much of our population is really, taking advantage of this constitutional provision. When you are not happy, when you are aggrieved, when you are angry, to engage government in peaceful protests.
During the 40th anniversary of the local government workers, awards were given out to state House of Assemblies and state government, especially those ones that actually committed towards the struggle towards achieving local government autonomy. What do you have to say about this development? Are there any other plans to actually encourage them to do the right thing?
Yes. As much as you are battle ready on any issue, as much as you are ready to engage government at various levels on the need to improve on good governance, you need also to look at those that are doing well and said, yes, you have done well, and you need to be encouraged so that you continue to do well. And that will also serve as a pointer to those that continue to do the bad things, those things that deteriorate the governance in our country. And that was what informed the decision of the leadership of Nolge, by recognizing the 9 state assemblies and their governors who passed the local government autonomy bill and agreed to enhance and improve the local governance. We appreciated them on behalf of Nigerians. We recognize them as partners in progress, and we encourage our members, and we mobilize our members, and we are still mobilizing them against this 2019 general election. Any interest of those assembly members that pass our autonomy bill must be respected, must be carried along, we must give them cooperation. Those that need to come back, they should be given opportunity to come back. And very soon, you start seeing the leadership of Norway, in particularly the 9 states that passed this autonomy bill, even participating in the rallies by the government of those various states. Because our interest is to have a functional local government. And they said, yes, you can have the functional local government. So this is the time to pay them back. We are going to participate in their election. We are going to participate in their campaign. And those that were against us, we will participate in supporting their opponent. Certainly we will do that. You can't expect us, any reasonable trade union in Nigeria today, to ask its members to vote or to give a second chance for Governor Erfai. We can't do that because he's an enemy of workers. Erfai today is a governor of Kaduna because of his interest. He's a politician. Politics is about interest. And our interest is to enhance on the welfare and well-being of workers, not to come and disengage workers. I wonder when President Buhari made the statement that any governor that was not paying salaries should not be voted again. I don't know why President Buhari forgot about Erfai, somebody that went further by disengaging workers, not even paying salaries. So his case is even worse than those that are not paying salaries. And I believe workers in Kaduna must be charged, fully charged. They must work against him.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much.
And that's all we can take on today's edition of the program. Join us next week for a fresh edition of the show. I am Sharon Ichason. Thanks for watching, and remember, live or create wealth.